Hi, I'm Jill Cory, and along with Karen McCandless Davis, we have co-authored the book When Love Hurts. In the last video segment, we talked about women's responses to abuse and how normal those responses would be for any of us if we were being terrorized. In this segment, I'd like to take a closer look at how different types of abuse affect women. First, let me reaffirm that although friends, family, service providers, mental health workers, healthcare workers, clergy, police officers, and others may think that there is something wrong with the woman who is being abused, she is having a normal human reaction to what is happening to her. I'd like to look at some of men's tactics of abuse and discuss how these impact women. Women may feel confused, disoriented, depressed, or suicidal as a result of the abuse. So when their partners repeatedly point out how crazy they are, women may begin to believe them. As a woman becomes more isolated because of the abuse, her partner may take advantage of the fact that she has lost the friends and family who see her in a positive light. Abusive men then have an opportunity to distort reality and make hurtful and demeaning accusations of their partners all the time without any balance from other perspectives. Some women call this being brainwashed by their partners. We agree. Some other tactics that leave a woman feeling vulnerable and off balance are keeping her up at night so she's sleep deprived, humiliating her in public, enforcing trivial demands, and then offering apologies and gifts that are intended to create hope. What this does create is a sense of confusion for a woman about who she is. Is she crazy? Is she confused? Is she beautiful? Women's identity then becomes very strongly attached to men's view of them in the absence of other more positive people. Women are left feeling overwhelmed and confused, which is a normal response to these tactics. But the man will use the confusion he has created as evidence that she is mentally unstable. For any of us, if we are told to lie often enough and forcefully enough, come to believe it. This is what's happening to women. Service providers may also apply labels to women if they are not aware of the dynamics and impacts of abuse. Although women may not agree with labels such as depressed, bipolar, PTSD, or personality disorder, mental health professionals and others have a lot of power and credibility, so it is difficult for women to resist these labels. Partners may also be given a chance to report a woman's behaviors to professionals, describing her as unstable, anxious, unpredictable, hysterical, erratic, or depressed. Indeed, when women are impacted by abuse, they may be confused, traumatized, and fearful. Unfortunately, her behaviors are the impacts, but these reinforce her partner's credibility and result in further labeling and judging. How frustrating and painful for a woman to have her partner believed when she knows how he has treated her. We do not agree with these assessments. Women do not need fixing. They need to be believed and they need to be safe. Women are experiencing the impacts of abuse. Women are intermittently told by an abusive partner how beautiful and desirable they are, then accused of being fat, ugly, and repulsive. It's normal to feel confused and bewildered. When men threaten to have an affair or compare her to other women, it is difficult for a woman to believe she is beautiful and lovable. While some self-help books and professionals describe this as a problem of self-esteem, it is not. This is an impact of abuse. When professionals or advocates focus on fixing women impacted by abuse rather than understanding the impacts of abuse as a normal response, it is difficult for women to tell people what has happened to her. Being silenced by a partner or by professionals is another impact of abuse. What women need is support and safety, but they are often offered prescription medications and other forms to fix her. We have discussed just a few of the far-reaching impacts that abuse has on a woman's life. These impacts extend beyond a woman's physical, mental, and spiritual health. These impacts also affect how she's able to parent, what kind of help she receives, and whether or not she can leave her abusive partner. If you know a woman who is experiencing some of these devastating impacts of abuse, that woman needs and deserves all the support and understanding she can get. We hope you will continue to draw on the information from this site and others to support women.